3 trucks, all sitting on dealer lots right now, all being ignored, and mechanics are quietly buying every single one of them. Not because they're flashy, not because they win awards, because the people who actually fix cars for a living know something you don't. Let's fix that. First truck, the one that embarrasses Tacoma owners financially, the Nissan Frontier. I know what you're thinking, but stay with me, because this thing has a secret the used truck market hasn't figured out yet. A 2017 Frontier came through the shop not long ago, 168,000 miles. Landscaping business. This truck had hauled mowers, trailers, stone, mulch, basically survived years of daily punishment. Owner asked me what big repairs were coming. I put it on the lift, checked everything. Transmission fluid still clean, no leaks, no warning lights, nothing. I told him, keep driving it. He looked genuinely let down, like I'd stolen his excuse to go truck shopping. Here's why this thing refuses to die. Same 4.0-liter V6 from 2005 all the way to 2021. No turbo to blow, no carbon buildup nightmares, timing chain instead of a belt. This engine comes from the same bloodline as the 350Z, and it pulls like it remembers that. The transmission is a 5-speed automatic, not a 10-speed experiment, not a CVT that needs therapy, just a torque converter automatic that Nissan spent nearly 2 decades getting right. Boring, bulletproof, beautiful. Now, yes, earlier models had the infamous radiator issue, coolant mixing with transmission fluid. Truck guys called it the strawberry milkshake of death. Earned name. But the fix is simple and well known. After 2010, it's barely a conversation. Check the fluid. Red and clean? You're fine. Looks like a Pepto smoothie? Walk away fast. Here's where it gets almost offensive. A 2018 Frontier SV with 75,000 miles costs about $16,000 to $19,000. A Tacoma with the same miles, $27,000 to $31,000. $10,000 gap for a truck that Repair Pal ranks higher in reliability. Yes, above the Tacoma. Average maintenance cost is $470 a year. The thing practically maintains itself. Buy it cheap, drive it 150,000 miles, spend maybe $4,000 total keeping it alive. That's the math that makes accountants happy and truck snobs furious. Second truck. This one trigger people just by existing. The Hyundai Santa Cruz. Most people hear that name and immediately cross their arms. That's not a real truck. And they're right. It's not a traditional truck. It's something better for the way 90% of people actually use a truck. Guy comes into the shop, property management, tool bags, ladders, paint, daily driving. He wanted me to inspect a 2021 Tacoma SR5 with 74,000 miles. Dealer wanted $29,500. I told him straight, you're about to spend $30,000 on something that hunts gears and barely hits 19 miles per gallon. He asked what I'd buy instead. I pulled up a 2022 Santa Cruz Limited, turbo, 31,000 miles, $23,800. More power, better fuel economy, nicer interior, $5,700 cheaper. He bought it. 8 months later, 0 repair bills, not even a warning light for drama. Here's what nobody talks about. The Santa Cruz is built on the same platform as the Hyundai Tucson, one of the most reliable compact crossovers in America right now. And before you dismiss that, reliable platforms matter more than tough guy marketing. Always have. The turbo version makes 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, more torque than a V6 Tacoma in a truck that weighs 800 pounds less. It doesn't just keep up, it pulls away. 25 miles per gallon combined against the Tacoma's 21 on a generous day. Quieter ride, better interior, and a warranty that transfers to the second owner as 5 years or 60,000 miles, which is still better than what Toyota offers on used trucks. A 2022 Santa Cruz Limited under 40,000 miles, $23,000 to $27,000. Comparable Tacoma, $31,000 to $35,000. $10,000 saved because people don't like how it looks in their driveway. That's the whole reason it's cheap. Truck culture hasn't caught up yet. And honestly, I hope it never does. Last one. Take a breath first, because this truck makes grown men go quiet mid-sentence. They mock it, they laugh at it, they call it soft. Then they drive it, and suddenly, nobody's saying anything anymore. The Honda Ridgeline. Retired military guy walks into the shop, straight shooter, New England winters, needed reliable, comfortable, and able to tow a small boat. Budget $28,000. He was looking at Tacomas, obviously. I asked about a Ridgeline. He said, that's a Pilot with a birth defect. I didn't argue. I just walked him outside and pointed at my technician's personal truck. 2017 Ridgeline, 187,000 miles, bought used at 62,000. Total repair cost over that entire ownership, $2,400. Brakes, tires, and one power steering pump. That's the whole list. Military guy bought a 2019 Ridgeline that week, 54,000 miles, $23,500. He texted 4 months ago, 112,000 miles, 0 issues. His exact words, why does nobody talk about this truck? Here's why it's basically a cheat code. Honda's 3.5-liter J-Series V6, same engine family as the Pilot, Passport, and Acura MDX, refined for over 25 years. Timing chain, dual injection system that kills carbon buildup before it starts. Transmission is a traditional torque converter automatic. No CVT, no dual clutch anxiety, just a gearbox that wakes up and does its job every single morning. Now, the thing that breaks the internet, unibody construction. And before you leave, here's what unibody actually gives you. Lower center of gravity, stiffer structure that doesn't rattle and creak at high miles, independent rear suspension that keeps the truck planted instead of bouncing sideways over every pothole. It rides like a well-sorted SUV, which is exactly the point. And then there's the bed. Flat floor, no wheel well intrusions. A full 4x8 sheet of plywood lays completely flat. Try that in a Tacoma. And then Honda just went ahead and built a lockable waterproof trunk directly into the bed. Fill it with ice, lock your tools in it overnight. No other pickup does this, not one. The tailgate swings down or opens sideways because Honda is run by engineers who genuinely enjoy showing off. Pricing. A 2019 Ridgeline RTL around 65,000 miles goes for $22,000 to $26,000. A comparable Tacoma, $31,000 to $35,000. $10,000 cheaper, better ride, more features, lower maintenance costs every year. Annual upkeep averages around $500 to $600. The most expensive repair I've personally seen on one, a starter motor at 195,000 miles, $380. Worst case scenario, that's it. Yes, it depreciates faster than a Tacoma. That's the one real knock on it. But depreciation is only a problem when you're selling. When you're buying used and keeping it, that's just called your discount. If I had to pick one truck today, drive it for 10 years, lowest cost, highest quality of daily life, Ridgeline. No hesitation, no debate. I'd hit 250,000 miles still smiling, and I wouldn't care who laughed at the gas station, because I'd be laughing a lot harder at the repair shop I never had to visit. 3 trucks the market walked right past. 3 trucks mechanics didn't. Now you know exactly why.